and welcome to another episode of the Haven Wildcat podcast. I'm Mr. Clements. Alongside me is Brittany Sidebottom, and then we've got two special guests here. You might have seen them from the last live stream on the might have. No, you definitely saw them on the last live stream for football. We have Zane Jaquez and Benaiah Yoder. So welcome, boys. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we're stealing them from lunch for today to talk about things that are going on in the hallways and all that in Haven High School. So first and foremost, how are your guys' semesters going so far?
Pretty good. Juniors kind of struggle, but
yeah, it is stressful. Chemistry for me is stressful.
Stressful.
It's been easy enough so far, but yeah, chemistry I can definitely see getting harder.
pretty much every class kind of difficult.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of changes though in all the classes though, correct? Have you guys liked, or how have you guys? What are some of your thoughts about some of the changes throughout this semester?
Are you talking about PLT and stuff?
Yeah,
or?
just everything.
I like PLT. It gives you time to work on what you want to work on, or go to a certain teacher that you need help on, or anything. I like that.
Yeah, I definitely think it's beneficial. How we're using ELT too with ACT test prep. That's really helpful. I took the chemistry one and that was really helpful.
Good. So you guys feel like it's a lot better and all of that.
Yeah.
So.
It gives you more freedom, I'd say too, and then it just makes it kind of helps your day go along. Instead of you're not just
you're not just bored the whole
you're not just dreading, because then you still get to see your friends.
The hour lunch is also very nice.
Yeah. And you can choose.
Besides the long lunch line.
Yeah, that long lunch line at the very beginning of the yeah.
Perks of not eating lunch at all.
Well, I guess, yeah. That, and you get to limit yourself on calories, right? So yeah. Perks of not eating breakfast in the morning for myself. So, all right. Let's just talk about things that are that have been going on here. Is there anything big that's been happening in your guys's lives that you want to let the world know about and all?
Basketball season is coming up.
That's what
rapidly.
I was saying. Ready for basketball.
You guys are both in basketball, correct? Yeah. So yeah. Are there any games that you guys are looking forward to the most?
I want first game at Trinity.
It's always fun to play there. It's a smaller gym, I guess, but it has great energy.
Yeah, big atmosphere.
Yeah.
And that's where we played our first high school game as freshmen. It's cool to go back there. Juniors.
You guys feel like you're going to have a pretty good season then?
Oh, yeah.
As well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a good chance for us to make it to state with our depth and our lineups and stuff. I think that really help. I think that'll help us get there this year.
Brittany, what do you think? Oh, about basketball.
I can't wait to watch.
She's going to be right up top on Friday nights with the camera. And yeah, so it's gonna. I think it's gonna be pretty big and pretty interesting, and all that. So you guys will actually have the chance this time to be on the other side of the camera.
Yeah. We'll be making the plays this time.
We'll have other people making fun of us while we're playing instead of us saying Uncle.
You'll hear our nicknames.
Yeah.
Well, I think Eli is going to be one of the commentators for that as well, and so I think so far he's the only one that has asked. Well, Eli Kraft, and then I think Eli Myers might have some interest in it as well. So it's going to be an interesting time for basketball, to say the least. Plus, I've been listening to the band. They play pretty loudly, not a bad thing. And I think that you guys are going to have some pretty good pep songs to help hype you guys up and all that. So
that's a big.
It gets loud in there, and
it's a big factor.
Yeah.
Not only us playing good, but when you have a good crowd and a good student section.
Yeah. When the student section
it's a lot. mental.
Yeah, when the student section gets kind of crazy, I'd say it really helps you on the court. It kind of like gives you a little more fire to go out and play.
So I think a lot of that is attributed to also just the gym,
Yeah.
like how it's built and all that. I don't know. I mean, like I've only been here. This is only my second year, and like from last year, from what I can remember, like that gymnasium gets really loud. I always had goosebumps going in into it. So, but you guys have played both at the new gym and then at the middle school gym. Like to you guys, like what has been the big difference between the two playing wise?
Well, we never got the chance to play there in high school, but I mean, we played there in middle school a lot. But just like going to games, you could just tell like how the band was, like the band student section was on that far side. And I don't know since I never got the chance to play in there, I don't know if I liked it. I just thought it was kind of a cool setup. But now, I mean, I like the new gym, and it's really nice, and I like playing in there and practicing. It's just better in there.
It's a lot colder in there.
Yeah, which is a good thing, and it's a bad thing too. It just
when
depends.
practice starts, you're freezing, but
Depends.
it feels good midway through practice.
Yeah.
But I like the old atmosphere in the old gym, but I never got the chance to play in there. But I like how it is in the new gym too.
Maybe build like a mezzanine up at the top or something like that, a balcony or something.
I think that'd be cool.
That's what my old high school had was a balcony for the band, and that was it, just for the band. So you guys feel much better in the new gym and all that.
Yeah, it's just better to practice in. They don't have
It's just a nicer gym.
Yeah, it's not the same amount of goals and stuff, but the goals are way nicer in there, and it's just the floor is better.
Oh yeah, floor's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of a few little things as well, because like the only times that I've ever seen like the middle school gym is it's only during the middle school games and the JV games, which, you know, obviously in comparison to the varsity games, that I mean, like there's a difference in crowd energy and all that. Although I do remember last year, one of the boys' JV games was so high energy that it was scaring us at the table.
Yeah, I think that was Hillsborough. That game was an intense game.
Crazy game.
Yeah. So you guys are looking at Trinity. That's your first game, and then
I think our first home one is at Nickerson.
that is Nickerson coming up, and I was going to ask you guys about that. Like, how do you feel about that? Your home opener being against Nickerson.
It's a big game.
It's okay. It's our rival, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And
This summer we handled them pretty well.
We know a bunch
Not
of.
there be a fight. I've already seen
no
a fight.
fighting, no fighting.
I've already seen a fight during a rivals from Hutch Community College.
We know a pretty decent amount of the kids there, and it's not hated, but. I mean,
It's a friendly rivalry.
You still want to go beat them.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's bragging rights, right?
It's kind of the same thing with every team that you want to go win. You
Yeah.
don't want to go in there and lose.
But
I mean,
it really set the tone if we could just beat them.
Especially at home and kind of show the crowd.
And I think that's the same with Trinity, though. You know, last year we lost on a buzzer beater 3. I think it'd be like if we could just go in there and stomp them, it'd be.
At Hutch Trinity, I think it'd be big.
Yeah. So, and that brings up. That brings up then this question here, because like there's a significant amount of time between the first game overall and the first home game. So that brings up the next question then. Because between the Hutch Trinity game, which is your season opener, and the Nickerson game, which is your home opener, there's a significant amount of time where you're away. And that seems to be the thing about the schedule. It's like a lot of away games, all your home games, and then you end the season with a whole bunch of away games once again. So what do you guys think about that?
I mean, sometimes I prefer going on the road, just kind of like playing a different gym and just it kind of because you practice in unless
it's also fun to get out of school. Really.
Yeah, it's fun to get out of school, but it's just kind of like not. It's nice just to have a little change, and then you're not necessarily the underdog, but you're just you're going into someone else's
It's also
home gym and you just want to go out and win.
I like I like playing like multiple home games in a row because you win one, you get more people. You win another one, more people are going to come. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care how the schedule gets set up, but I like every game, I guess.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter to me.
I just want to go play.
Yeah.
Just want to go play and get out there and
Just want
play.
to go win.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the nice thing is that, for those who won't get the chance to go and, see you guys play in the gym, which, if you have the chance, go and watch games in the gym. It's loud. The energy is awesome. The band is loud. It gets these guys hyped up and all that. But if you can't for whatever reason, then check it out on a live stream. And all four of us here have been a part of the live streaming here at Haven, and so I think I want to hear from you guys. Like, what do you guys think about that so far?
About like the live streaming and stuff?
Yeah, like the football games, the basketball games that we're going to do. Last night we live streamed the choir concert. So
I think it's really cool, especially, which I haven't got I can go back and watch myself commentate, but I haven't got to go see myself like play and stuff. But I think it's cool how we're doing it, and just because other people can see if you don't have the chance to come to the game, because it's not always on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the sad truth about that. And when it is on the radio, it seems to be like the away team's radio broadcast.
Yeah, so I think it's cool how we're doing it, and we're kind of like biased because but then if people from Haven want to watch, then they go listen more of the Haven side of it, instead of like the away side of it.
What do you think, Benaiah?
I like it. I've only heard positive things about it, so. And I think it's cool, like, how you brought up in the last live stream, the Ropers were watching down. I think it's cool how they can watch Darby, even though they're not here. And I think that's, like, true with, like, everybody. Like, I have family in Pennsylvania that can watch me play basketball now.
Yeah. Yeah, and, I mean, I think you guys both did shout-outs to your guys' parents watching the games, the game last time, when they didn't have the chance to go out to the stadium and all that, so... which is a big reason of why we're doing this, because like we all have family that are out of town, out of state. They want to see you guys. They want to see you guys play. They want and all that.
It's cool to go back. Like obviously you hear things from your coaches, but it's cool to go back and see like what people say about you that you wouldn't normally hear things about.
Yeah,
like, you can see what you can work on just from.
In film, in film, there's no sound.
Yeah,
and you just watch.
Your coach is what's telling you.
Yeah.
This you can hear what people think, and it's not just like you personally, but it can also be your team.
Yeah, and what people think of the other team, and just it's just a cool aspect of how everything gets thrown in there that you don't normally get to see.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think so far, Brittany? You've been camera woman for a couple of games, so what's your opinion on it?
I felt weird not videoing it, like being behind the camera when we did the concert, even though I almost fainted and fell off the back of the risers.
I did not notice that actually.
I went to get up on the top and I almost fell back behind.
Oh.
I'm already dizzy as it is, so.
Be careful next time.
I'll try.
They always say don't lock your knees when standing up straight. Do not lock your knees.
For some reason, as a kid, I always see how long I could lock my knees.
Oh gosh.
I would lock one, but leave one unlocked, and then alternate between the two. So
one of my friends actually did that, locked their knees and held their breath, and they passed out.
Really?
Not
he was
good.
out for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. So. So yeah, don't pass out. Don't lock your knees. I had something else on my mind here, and all of that. So I think we're about it's about 11:50. So we try to get the podcast over with before the second half of lunch, because well with the exception of Benaiah, none of us has eaten yet. How was lunch today, Benaiah?
Well, it was good. I really do like the banana pudding.
Yeah.
It's one of my personal favorite puddings. The blackberries are also good.
Oh man, and I can still smell it. So I hope that they still have some more over there. So.
I can't smell nothing.
Well, I mean, I think that there's been something passing around with all the choir people too. So I saw Abby.
I've been sick
was
a lot.
Well, the thing is, I was first in line, so I got the fresh of everything.
And I just said
Did
yes.
you cut?
No, I didn't cut. I was first.
Oh,
in line.
okay.
I left class before time was over, but that didn't matter.
We might need to
I'm sorry,
investigate
Miss
this
Gaylor.
guy.
Maybe we need to watch the cameras.
Check the cameras,
Yeah.
Mr. Moore.
Freeman.
All right. Well, so all right, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get close, or go ahead and say our goodbyes here, or well, not goodbyes, but say our byes right here. Our closing. Goodbye is so final. It's
Our
Goodbye
closer.
from the Spooky
our
Podcast.
close. So.
Ooh, that
So
sounds
yeah,
good.
you'll get to see these two in front of the camera more often now with basketball live stream starting on Tuesday, December 17th against Nickerson. That's going to be a big one.
Make sure you tune in, or make sure you come. That'd be even better.
Yeah, it will come.
Come cheer on the Wildcats.
Yeah, come to the stadium, and if you can't, then watch the live stream. We'd much rather have you come over to the stadium and all of that. And
When
so,
I first came and I first went to a basketball game, I'm like, holy cow. The band's louder than my old school's band.
Yeah, I mean it's loud. The atmosphere is awesome, and all that. I mean, and if you guys have time before the game, we'd love to have you guys come up and do a little chat before your warm ups and all that. Both of you are going to be on varsity this year, right? So yeah, so check them out. They'll be scoring buckets all throughout the season.
Go team.
Brittany will be there behind the camera. Alex is not here today. He's currently working on a project for us. So we give a shout out to Alex. And
Volunteered him as tribute.
well, I mean, I think he was ready to volunteer for it too. So
Yeah, I just volunteered him too.
so of course, you get to see the three of us on a weekly basis on these podcasts. So yeah, that's everything here. We're gonna go and eat lunch, and we're gonna bid you adieu. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.